Have you ever felt that unexplainable pull towards someone, an attraction that seems to defy logic? What if I told you that the secret to this magnetic allure isn't just in romantic gestures or chance encounters, but it's woven into the very fabric of our biology and psychology? Welcome, explorers of the heart, to our sanctuary of love's deepest mysteries. Today, we're embarking on a journey to decode the enigmatic science of attraction. And trust me, you don't want to miss the astonishing truth we've uncovered waiting for you at the end of this video. But before we dive in, let me share something with you. If your passion is also to understand the world of relationships better and improve life in every aspect, subscribe to our channel now and give the video a like. These are two small gestures for you, but they are very important to us, allowing us to grow the channel and provide you with even better content. Now, let's unravel the secrets of attraction. The story begins with a look, a simple exchange of glances that can somehow speak volumes. But what's really happening when our eyes meet? Turns out this initial moment is far from simple. Our brains are hard at work, processing countless bits of information at lightning speed. Researchers have found that within milliseconds, we're assessing physical features, facial symmetry, and even hints of someone's health and vitality. It's a modern dance of ancient instincts, where the brain acts as a matchmaker, nudging us towards potential partners who appear genetically compatible. Attraction is not just a matter of the heart or even the mind. It's a complex ballet of our evolutionary needs and cultural conditioning. What's fascinating is that even though personal preference plays a role, there are universal signals of attractiveness that cut across cultures and time. So is attraction just a matter of biology? Not quite. There's a psychological component that's just as thrilling. Consider the first impression paradox, for instance. Our minds tend to form a complex web of assumptions about a person from the very first encounter, often without substantial proof, crafting an elaborate character sketch from a single smile or frown. But let's get even more personal. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever met someone and almost instantly you felt a connection? Beyond the looks, beyond the words, something just clicked. This sensation is a cocktail of chemicals swirling within us. When we encounter a potential mate, our brain releases a symphony of neurotransmitters. Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, these are the conductors of our internal orchestra, each playing a crucial part in the music of attraction. But attraction isn't always mutual, is it? We've all been there, that puzzling situation where the interest seems one-sided. Science has an explanation for this as well, and it has to do with the concept of mate value. Simply put, it's the social market's perception of how desirable someone is as a partner. It's influenced by physical attractiveness, yes, but also by traits like kindness, status, and even humor. What's incredible, and what we'll delve into next, is how these factors interplay uniquely within each individual encounter, creating a bespoke blueprint of attraction. And sometimes that blueprint can change, reshaping our perceptions in ways we never expected. Which brings us to a pivotal question. What happens when the science of attraction meets the art of relationship building? Can understanding these mechanisms help us steer the ship of love more skillfully? Stay with me because we're going to explore the surprising influences that may determine whether that initial spark turns into a burning flame or fizzles out into the abyss of what could have been. And remember, the revelation we're leading up to has the potential to alter your love life's trajectory. So keep watching as we're about to lift the curtain on an extraordinary element of attraction that science has only recently begun to understand. Emotion, the language of our inner world, plays a pivotal role in attraction. It's not just about the dopamine rush or the blush of the cheeks. It's about the stories we share, the vulnerabilities we expose, and the way we resonate with another person's experiences. The art of emotional bonding is often underscored by something called mirroring. It's a subtle, unconscious imitation of another person's body language, speech patterns, or attitudes. And here's the kicker. Mirroring can significantly increase your likability and hence your attractiveness. But beyond mirroring, there's a more profound connector at play: shared experiences. Think about the last time you felt really connected to someone. Chances are you shared a moment, whether it was joyous or challenging, that bonded you. These shared experiences can act as catalysts, accelerating the attraction process by fostering a sense of us versus them. Now let's pivot to social dynamics. Our interactions are not just dyadic, they're influenced by the wider social web in which we live. The concept of social proof is crucial here. Essentially, we're more likely to be attracted to someone if others also find them appealing. This heuristic helps us make quick decisions, and it's why a person may seem more attractive when they're surrounded by others who appreciate them. But it's not all about following the crowd. There's a fascinating counterpoint to social proof known as the scarcity principle. The less available someone is, the more we seem to want their attention. It's the classic case of wanting what we can't have, and it can make someone seem irresistibly attractive. And here, nestled within the interplay of social proof and scarcity, lies the secret ingredient to attraction: mystery. A little bit of mystery can be incredibly alluring. It keeps us curious, invested, and wanting more. After all, isn't the chase sometimes as thrilling as the catch? But let's take a step further into the interpersonal dance of attraction, the realm of flirtation. Flirting is an art form, a nonverbal dialogue of cues and signals. From a playful touch to a lingering look, these signals are part of a delicate ritual that has evolved over millennia. Flirting doesn't necessarily mean expressing overt interest. It's often about testing the waters and building tension. It's the push and pull, the ebb and flow of attraction. And understanding this can be the difference between forming a bond or just passing by like ships in the night. Indeed, the subtleties of flirtation can be complex, but they're grounded in a basic human need, the need for connection and understanding. Which leads us to the ever-intriguing question of compatibility. How do we gauge it? And more importantly, how does it influence the trajectory of a potential relationship? Compatibility is often seen as alignment in values, interests, and desires. But there's something else, something that underpins all these factors: communication. How we talk to each other, how we listen, and how we validate each other's feelings. That's the engine of compatibility. And sometimes, compatibility is not about sameness, but about the balance of strengths and weaknesses. It's about the harmonious interplay of differences that can make a relationship resilient and dynamic. Now we've explored much about the science and the social art of attraction. But remember the groundbreaking revelation I promised you at the beginning? We're edging closer to that moment, to the unveiling of a discovery that might just redefine your understanding of attraction. As we gear up for this revelation, ask yourself, how might this insight shift the way you approach your relationships? The potential is immense, and we're about to tap into it. So stay with us, because in our final segment, we'll reveal the unexpected factor that's been hiding in plain sight, influencing whom we love and why. But before that, if you've ever wondered why some connections fizzle while others ignite into passion, you're not going to want to miss what's coming up next. And if you're finding value in our journey thus far, please make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Your support is what fuels our quest for knowledge. The moment has arrived, the crescendo of our exploration into the world of attraction. We've journeyed through the psychology of first impressions, the dance of flirtation, and the depths of emotional connection. But now, it's time to unveil the secret we've been alluding to, a revelation that's bound to add a new layer to your understanding of attraction. Have you ever heard of the halo effect? It's a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. Essentially, our brains take a shortcut and say, if you're good-looking, you must also be kind, smart, and successful. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. The halo effect is powerful, but it can be overruled by something we've come to understand as the authenticity quotient, or AQ. This is the groundbreaking revelation. People are ultimately most attracted to authenticity. It's the genuine laughter, the unguarded moments, the real you that forms the most durable and magnetic bonds. This is not just pop psychology. Recent studies have shown that authenticity can lead to deeper connections and more fulfilling relationships. It transcends the superficiality of mere appearance or social status. It's about being true to oneself, and that truth has an attraction all its own. The impact of authenticity is twofold. First, it allows others to feel they're seeing the real you, which builds trust. Second, it encourages a reciprocal openness, setting the stage for a connection that is based on real interaction, not just projected ideals. And so, it seems, the most attractive quality one can possess is not symmetry or social standing, but the courage to be oneself, even in a world that is constantly trying to shape us into something else. Now consider how this shifts our approach to relationships. It's not about changing ourselves to fit into the mold of what we believe is desirable. Instead, it's about embracing our quirks, our passions, our unique perspectives. It's about letting our real selves be seen, and in doing so, giving others permission to do the same. Think back to the relationships in your life. Aren't the strongest bonds formed with those who know the real you? The ones who have seen you, not just on your best days, but on your worst, and are still there standing by your side. This revelation does not just pertain to romantic relationships. It extends to friendships, familial bonds, and even the relationship we have with ourselves. Authenticity is a universal language, transcending cultures, ages, and life stages. And so, my friends, as we draw to a close, I invite you to reflect on the power of authenticity in your own life. Embrace your true self and watch as the world responds to your unfiltered essence. The relationships you'll cultivate will be richer, more resilient, and more rewarding. If you felt a resonance with our message today, then you are already on the path to deeper, more authentic connections. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the human heart and to like this video to support our journey together. And as you step into the world after this video, carry with you the knowledge that your authenticity is the most magnetic force you possess. Foster it, celebrate it, and let it guide you in the symphony of human connection. Thank you for joining us. Until our paths cross again, keep seeking, keep exploring, and above all, keep being wonderfully, beautifully you.